In today's video, I just want to go ahead and showcase the differences between the Galaxy S25 and the brand new Galaxy S26 right here. Stay tuned. All right, everyone, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully everyone is safe out there. We have the Galaxy S26 versus the Galaxy S25. We have about 5 differences between both of these devices. At the end of this video, I'm going to let you know if I think you should upgrade if you have the Galaxy S25. So let's get straight into this. First and foremost, the first big upgrade that we get right here, of course, is a performance upgrade. Now, with the Galaxy S25, we of course had the Snapdragon 8 Elite. However, with the Galaxy S26 right here, we get a performance upgrade all the way up to the brand new Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5. So you should have better efficiency with your CPU, your GPU, and of course the artificial intelligence performance. So the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 and the S26 is actually going to be about 20% faster with the CPU. We're also going to have an improved Adreno GPU, resulting in roughly 24 to 26% higher benchmark scores. And it also brings 35% better power efficiency, but may experience some higher thermal output under heavy loads. So the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, of course, is going to be a lot faster and a lot more efficient than the 8 Elite. Next improvement we see is the battery life on this device, and it's not the biggest battery life improvement on this device, but of course with the Galaxy S25 last year we have 4,000 milliamps, and now we have 4,300 milliamps in the Galaxy S26. So beautiful to see that. Also, we get a little bit of a bump when it comes to that 30-minute charging. We get about 55% in this device from 30 minutes, and last year we actually only got 50% in about 30 minutes. So a little bit of a boost right there as well. And as far as the storage, I think this is one of the biggest upgrades that I've seen hardly anybody talk about. But the base model of the Galaxy S26 is going to be 256 gigabytes of internal storage. Sadly, we cannot expand this storage via micro SD card. I know a lot of you want to do that. If you are going to use all the 256 gigs, you are going to have to use a cloud service, which kind of sucks. But last year with the Galaxy S25, surprisingly enough, in 2025, the base model only started with 128 gigabytes of internal storage. So I am very, very happy to say that our base model is 256 now. Of course, since many applications and files are a lot bigger now in 2026, it's great to see that our base model is now starting at 256. And another great thing too is Amazon is having a great deal going on right now. At this moment, I believe it's March 6th. Yeah, March 6th, 2026. You guys can get the 512 gigabyte model of the Galaxy S26 for the retail price. So you don't need to pay an extra $100 for that storage. You guys can get the 512 gigabyte version of this device for the retail. Love to see it. The next difference we're going to be seeing is the display size. Of course, we're going to be seeing an increase from 6.2 inches to now 6.3 inches. Not the biggest deal in the world. However, I do notice the difference, and I was hoping we're going to get a little bit of a bigger device, so it's great to see that we have a 6.3 inch device now. This has absolutely been my favorite upgrade so far. I think 6.3 inches is the perfect spot, and this is the perfect compact phone. If you guys are looking for something a little bit smaller, if you guys don't want a behemoth like the Galaxy S26 Plus or S26 Ultra, this is the perfect size phone. This is a nice pocketable phone. If you put a case on it, it's not going to feel huge. I think this is the perfect size phone. And of course, the next difference that we get is One UI version 8.5 out of the box and Android 16 out of the box. Great to see that we have the latest software, that Samsung released this device on the latest software, but we are going to get 7 years of operating system updates as well. So we're going to go well into the early 2030s with this device, still getting software updates. And last but not least, you guys aren't going to be able to see this, but the camera hardware on this device has not changed one bit, which kind of sucks. However, this device is getting some internal improvements for the camera. So, of course, we're going to be relying on artificial intelligence to get those image improvements on the Galaxy S26. So you guys may see a little bit of a change in the video or cameras depending on what updates we get inside this device. So no crazy updates. The Galaxy S24 is essentially the same hardware as the Galaxy S26, which is honestly pretty crazy, which brings me into my conclusion of this video. What is the answer? If you have the Galaxy S25, do not upgrade to the Galaxy S26. There has not been any crazy improvements to upgrade to this device. I think even if you have the S24, probably don't upgrade. I think anybody with the Galaxy S23, that might be a place where you can start upgrading your device. But I think for anybody out there that has the S25, you don't need to upgrade to the S26. There's not a crazy improvement, as you guys can tell over all of these specifications. There hasn't been anything crazy improved right here. Unless you guys are crazy hardcore gamers or you guys are spec nerds, which 99.9% of you are not, you absolutely do not have to upgrade from the S25 to the S26. Not much has changed. Oh yeah, one last thing. The back looks a little bit different. We get this little back plate with the camera modules on it, which honestly I think looks better, but I don't think it's a big enough reason to go from the Galaxy S25 to the Galaxy S26. And I actually have the Galaxy S25 Plus right now, and I'm not going to be upgrading to this device. So yeah, that's my conclusion on the S25 versus the S26. Those are the key differences between both devices. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. But of course, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. This has been Safan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.